well, here we go, day 2, basically. Hopefully I will just need this, and not the scissors and such. I might actually keep that. Where should I put these? Okay, on over here. Perfect. So, hello, here we are. Most important thing for a computer is the motherboard, right? So let's start with that, right? But actually, I'm going to start with the power supply. Because, as you can see, I'm worried about the static. So, I'm going to start with this. Still don't know exactly what all... Oh, this is the power, I think. There's the cable tie. And I do need to... They have the cable configuration that I will read. So I have the 650 watt gold. Fully modular. Get this out. This should be a fairly easy thing to do. Just gotta plug it in. Alright. So, let's read this here. Stream overclocking, not going to do that. 650. Do. And then it's in probably German. Yeah. So, go back. Still German. Or another language, I guess. Okay, here it is. Remove the power supply from its package. Okay. Optional. Okay, cool. Okay. It looks like it says the last step is to plug the actual power supply in. So I guess we will follow that. However, let's take this out. This should be the 24-pin power connection, and some screws for the, if I'm connecting it to a case, which I'm not, at least not yet. Oh, I think this is actually a riser sort of thing that we put into the motherboard. So, let's put this over here. Over there. And one more time. These standoffs for the M.2. Also, I was just being a little bit too much yesterday. The SSD is in fact the M.2 2280, which I had hoped it was. It just didn't say that on the box for whatever reason. Alright, So, ta-da! Put it back a little bit. So, CPU, RAM, power connector, and I looked at the manuals. I think that the SATA should go here because this is the M2-2 slot, so they're both M.2s. But then in the manual, it says that this one is where we're supposed to like put the primary, I think. 1 second. Yeah. Power button and home button. At the same time? Yes. It's not going to turn on. Right. Okay. Helping mother, of course. Alright. So, now, taking out, kind of stuck in there. Bro. There we go. CP. Okay. So, now let's get the motherboard manual, which is, this is the CPU manual right here. And then, what's in the box? Or not. Oh, right. So right here. Have things a little bit straight out. So, that's just telling you what things are. So, first we install the CPU. Unplug all power cables before installing the CPU. Alright. So one thing I know about this is that this is a land grid array, and then the CPU is a pin grid array, because of all the pins, of course. And it can be switched, you just need to make sure that your motherboard will work. You know, you can't put a land grid array, CPU on a land grid array motherboard. So, manual says, lift this boy up, which I'm pretty sure just aligns it. Or actually disaligns it, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, that says what you're supposed to do. Now, get out the CPU. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the triangle on it. The little gold triangle. So we're going to line that up. I'm pretty sure the other triangle is right there, considering it's the only thing that's there's a little cutout in it. So that means it should be installed this. And that looks right. There are some holes where there are no pins in this. And there are some places where there are no pin holes in this. So it should be right. So we simply place it in like that. There we go. Ta-da! And then there should be some. There we go. Okay. I saw a Linus Tech Tips video about. I think she's the graphic designer for LTT. She doesn't make the computers, but the way she checked it is to shake it upside down because she's never done it before. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Yes, it's in there. However, I had my hand under it to make sure, just in case it would not fall out. Okay, so there we go. Done with that. How easy was that? All right, and of course the manual flipped back. So, install that. Next, it says system memory. But that will stay open. So, let me grab the RAM. Right under here. Open this up. And it looks like these are pretty tightly in the thing here, so that's why there's the noise coming out. There we go. Okay, that was bad. Let's put that back in. Again, if you're making your own computer, you should keep packaging and everything, just in case you're reselling it or whatever. Or if you're putting something else in and you want to keep it. Okay, so it looks like, according to the manual here, of course, I kind of find this funny because like it only has 4 RAM slots, but it shows you the ideal way to put in the 4, but like it looks like you just put them all in. So I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna read this. You may install varying memory sizes in channel A. GS latency. Okay. Turn the page. Yeah, installing a DIMM. I don't have one of those. I don't think I need one of those. Okay, so the notch is here, which means I think it should go in this way. So for doubles, we are putting the, it's color coded on here too somewhat. So this says A1, A2, B1, B2. Going by that logic, this should be A1, A2, B1, B2. So, looks like these are the B2. So open these up. Make sure the notch is lined up, which it is. Show that. So there's a notch right here, and that lines up with this. So we're gonna push that in, both sides. Then just gently push down. And there we go, it's in. And same with this one. There we go. Installed. Because I don't have a case yet, because I'll be making my own, I'm not putting this, like I don't have a standoff for it, unfortunately. Probably best practice to have some sort of standoff. That's what I need to figure out with these holes, so I can have it be stood off of something. But this is what I am doing for now. Okay. BIOS. I would like to do BIOS 1, so that's why I got the, or RAID 1, sorry, not BIOS 1. Booting by BIOS is like, it says here what BIOS stands for. Did it? Basic Input and Output System. That's what BIOS stands for. RAID. I don't know what RAID stands for, if it stands for anything, but I'm going to use RAID 1, which is data mirroring. So I'm going to be using the SSD as my main thing and backing it up on the hard drive. I think that's called an HDD. So that's it. Okay, so I guess next we will do the SSD, solid state drive. All right, so we'll need to use this to get this open. Come on. Okay. There we go. Tightly packaged. So let's take this out. There we go. Small little thing, and let's see. So here we are. Again, this looks really nice. I'm actually really glad that I happened to go with this. And it's not very clear on the camera. Nothing's really that clear on the camera, but this is they're not actually just lines that, you know, are on the surface and it's flat. Those are actually go up and down. That's the heatsink, which is really cool. You might be able to see some of it on there, up here, how it goes up and down. So let's read a little more manual, and I'm actually going to pull up a chair. My back. Ugh, my back. Leaning down. Okay. So just have a speaker header, although I'm just going to use headphones with this. Okay. This is the rear. Okay. That's all the way back to installing the CPU, which we already did. Okay. Memory. Storage. Here we go. 2 M.2 slots. Okay. So yes, the AMD B550 chipset, which is what this is, what this runs on, basically. Or I don't know, this is what it plugs into, maybe, I don't know. But that says that you're using the M.2-2 slot. So we're going to push that, this one. So, should be fairly simple. There is a, let's see if I can, there's a slot, I don't know how well that can be seen. There's a tab, so it can only go in the one way. So, let's do that. Although, first, we do need to, here they are. Looks like we do need the scissors actually for this. They're right over here. Open the standoff little thing. Comes with 2, only need 1. There's the standoff, very small. And the little tiny screw. I do have a smaller Phillips head screwdriver if needed. Let's test it out with this. Okay, it does fit on the end of this, but just barely. You can't even really see it. So let's... Oh wait. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I forget what this other one was for. This didn't come with anything, but for a small Phillips head screwdriver. Okay. I think I feel a little bit more comfortable with this, so we're going to just do that. So first, just to make sure that goes in. Okay, do not want to force it. I just don't know. Or wait, does it go under? Yeah. No, looks like it should go in there. Yeah. Okay, so it slots in just like that. And yep, it's the 2280. So, really simple. As long as your fingers can do it. What even are those things? I don't know. But those are somewhat in the way, unfortunately, of this. I do have a small duck nose pliers or something, whatever they're called, that are thin. Yes, I'm going to get those very quickly. Hopefully very quickly. Okay, looks like not very quickly. I think they are with my other tech stuff, so I will be right back. I cannot seem to find them right now in the where I thought they were. So they're here somewhere. I'll look real quick again. They were where I thought they were. Okay. Take this.
Hello. Hi. How are you? Good. I'm gonna go walk. I wanted to do it last night. Wait a minute. What? How was your day?
There we go. Also, sorry if you hear sister. Rachel, I'm currently doing something that I cannot stop, so you're gonna have to wait to do this. Okay. There we go. It is in. Yep. So now, same thing.
Alright, why not?
That seems okay. Unfortunately, I do not have a I do not have a magnetic tipped screwdriver, or I would use that. Do the same thing. It'd be so very fun to put together. There we go. Maybe if I use the bigger one. Don't know. Oh, well, there we go. Yep. Alright. So you turn it the wrong way until it does that click, which means that it's like secure, and then you just tighten it down. So that should be the SSD installed. Yep. Strongly in there. Ta-da! Again, looks really nice. Yep. Alright. So, CPU, RAM, SSD, motherboard. Two more things. Power supply and the hard drive. So, let's get out the hard drive. I hope that this comes with a SATA connector. It looks like it does not. Lovely. Okay. It's like food packaging. Ah. This is one thing that you cannot open and have be able to be reopened. Okay, so here we go. Back, side, and front. Alright, so front. Down like that. Put all this stuff down. And the cords should be right here. I hope I don't need to get some sort of other cord to plug this in. I'm hoping it came in here maybe. So let's see here. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense for it to come with this. So hopefully I didn't overlook something, or at least something too big. Okay. Just unwinding the little thing here. Alright. Here are all the cords. Alright. This is VGA. VGA. This is, yeah, VGA, okay. Aha, SATA. This is, I'm pretty sure, the power. Yeah, the motherboard power, okay. And then, same thing, and this can clip. Somehow, maybe? Or just goes together anyway? I don't know. Something. Let's take out this SATA. What's the other side look like? Okay. Yeah, so this actually has 3. Okay. So that sure looks like should be plugged in there. Yeah, it does come with the motherboard. Lovely. Or, sorry, power supply. Okay. So, let's actually unplug this. Now we know that that's SATA. Going to look at the... I'm sure I could figure out what is SATA on here, but I'm going to make sure it has a little chart where it shows you where stuff is. Just need to find it. Aha, here we go. Okay. Motherboard overview. So, battery. Oh, right. This is the SATA for the, okay. Alright. So, what is this then? I think this might be some sort of colors stuff. That is the VGA, which I think is the audio, or not audio, sorry. Okay, that's CPU, which should be the video output. So VGA, perf, which should be peripheral. And then this looks like another SATA. Yes, this is another SATA. Although, it's not... so this must be the SATA power. So let me look in the motherboard box. It probably has the cable, at least I'm hoping. Oh wait, this looks like it. Yeah, right here. Motherboard box. Doesn't say on it anywhere. Or wait. Yeah. SATA. There we go. 6 gigabytes per second. You probably can't see that. Don't know why I'm showing you. So let's cut this. I don't know if it's just these scissors, but they seem to have a tendency to only really like to cut at a certain point along the scissors. Alright, so. Ah, there's 2. Lovely. Alright, so. I'm gonna read real quick. I don't think it would matter which SATA you put it into. BIOS, BIOS, either or. Appendix. They have a little place in the back for you to like write stuff down apparently. Yeah. BIOS setup. DIMM. Okay, here we go. Speaker. Hard drive disk activity. CPU, DDR4 expansion, no fan, power, M.2. SATA. Okay, it just says they allow you to connect SATA devices. So, let's just go with number 1 then. SATA 4, so SATA 1 is all the way over here. I think I'll just use the going up connector. So that goes Click. And then it goes into here. Click. Alright. So, ta-da, there's basically a computer with RAM, CPU, SSD, and hard drive. I feel like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 components. And then not motherboard, power supply unit, PSU, over here. Okay, so now we will plug in the power, the SATA power, to the hard drive. Just click that in. Alright. I guess it's fine just sitting like that. Let's move all of this stuff out of the way. And, oh yes, that's the SATA. That over there. Alright. Now's the important part, to make sure you have the right, you put the right stuff in the right place. Okay. Let's move that just to there, as well as that. Now we have power supply unit. We have eco mode. That's just a sticker like goes over where you actually plug it in. I guess just to show you that it is in fact a thing. I'm just gonna stick that to the side of my desk for time being. So oh yes, okay. So there are all the outlets, so pretty self-explanatory, but I will look at the manual real quick as well. It's hard to do this in the gloves. Okay, so the first thing is connecting the 24-pin ATX cable to the PSU and motherboard. Okay, so that's this big chonkers here. So MB looks like this one goes into CPU. Or no, oh my gosh, I'm messing up all my lingo here. PSU. Click. Maybe. There we go. Okay. And then this one as well. Alright. And then this one goes in a specific way only. It looks like this way. Kind of wish these cables were longer, but not a huge deal. Is that the wrong way? Doesn't look like the wrong way. Just needs to be all even. Unfortunately, the lighting is not great in here. Let me see this. Okay, almost. There we go. And click. So there we go. Have power from 2. Next. Oh, optional. If you plan on extreme overclocking. Okay, not gonna do that. 6/6 pin. 6 divided by 6, as it looks like. So, once again, I'm gonna have to go what that is. PCIe 6 over 6 plus 2. This is VGA, which we are not going to need. At least, I don't think. Because I plan to use just the HDMI outlet. This is the CPU, which we will keep here. This is, I think, another SATA, which we do not need. This is another VGA. So this is perf. I don't think that's the right one. Oh, into your graphics cards. I don't have a graphics card because we're using integrated graphics. Okay. SATA power. Plug that in. Just gonna do SATA 1. We have 2 SATAs and then a perf 1. There we go. That's a little bit clunky, but whatever. Peripheral Molex. I do not have any other fans currently. Okay. So now technically all set up. However, I skipped over plugging in the CPU because we need to put on the fan for that. We are going to have to look at the okay, that's, I do not like when they wiggle, so I'm going to, okay, maybe I'm not going to take it out. Alright, come on. No? Alright, you're staying in there. What about you? Yeah, you can come out. Motherboard, power, let's just stay there. So, this is an AMD stock cooler, and we need to do the extra steps for this. Let's take this off. Oh my gosh. These are really tight. Maybe they're not supposed to be. Huh. I am confused about this. Just move this stuff out of the way. We do not need it. Get this back. So, yes, nothing more, CPU, nothing more in there. We should have something to basically have this, oh wait, okay, it looks like we just need to take those off. So, I'm going to take off my gloves. You get, at least for me, whew, there's some sweat builds up in there, so my hands off. Let's try this again. I'm going to grab my big boy Phillips head screwdriver. There we go. Need a little more torque. Come on now. There we go. There we go. All right. Oopsies. Okay. One. Oopsies. Ooh. Two. Alright, yeah, it looks like we just need to screw the stock cooler down onto the motherboard. There's some little things. Or wait, actually, is that? Yes, that is free. Okay. So, this is the CPU fan right here. I think I'll have it, yeah, going that way. Do that. Is in fact on there. Just need to get real close. Looks like it should be able to go in. Okay. It's now suctioned. The thermal paste has now been suctioned onto the CPU. That sound is, there's some oops, okay, woo. It's not in yet. Alright. Those noises are just the okay, yeah, so there is now thermal paste on the CPU and thermal paste on the header. So it's now separated, which is not great, but it's not horrible either. I'm going to tighten the screws on this to make them go down further. Wait, is that actually working? Yes, it is. Okay. Try to get them consistent, then put them down. Okay. These two look pretty good, and these two look pretty good. Just one more. I'm going to put it on the same. Okay. For some reason, spinny boy, spinny fan, spinny boy. here. What I'm gonna do is lift this up. Is there anything? No, it just looks okay. I'm going to sort of lean that up on that stuff in case that does need to be. Wait. Okay, it looks like there is a specific way you have to put this on, because one way goes on better. Or maybe not. This is very confusing. I'm trying to put it on together, but it just will not go. That distance is too great. That distance is too great. That distance is correct. That distance is correct. Let's flip it around this way. Still, one of the distances is too much. That's very odd. Oh wait. Looks like they're slightly off center. Maybe that was the noise I was hearing. Okay. Yes, that looks like it could have been it. Yes. Looks like they're getting out of position. Okay, I need to just push them back in. That was very odd. So apparently they can move out of where they're supposed to be. Let's put this back on. Lay it back down. Or at least be closer. That one's tightening down. Now if we tighten this one down. Is it reaching? I don't think it's actually reaching. Thermal paste is just making it awkward. Put it down flat. Tighten this one. One turn. 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 Do it again. securely on there with good adhesion, or not adhesion, but good contact. Show them this as well. Of course, don't want to press it down too hard. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. So, those are the instructions. Let me just Yep, that's what it said in the instructions. Nothing different. There's two options. I don't know why. Oh, it's just putting this stuff back. Oh, it's just having those on. But with ours, it wouldn't be able to reach, so this must be correct. So let's tighten it to hear that click. Now that seems pretty tight. It seems pretty easy. Okay, there's that click. 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 Alright. So, should be snug. And should be basically able to be plugged in. So now, what I do is put this pin right there. Put these over here for now. Those might be the screws that you put in here. And then that's the motherboard thingy. It's like, seems to want to connect stuff. It's very, very strange. And then that's the heatsink moss. Put this again. Alright. Power connectors, SATA ports, CMOS. Okay. SATA speaker, USBs. It doesn't even look like it has a CPU thing. I don't know if we actually need that then. Does not seem to be a place. Or wait. It's 4 over here, but that says heatsink moss. Wait, I don't know what that is. So, consult the Ryzen. On the back, it's just a bunch of written stuff in very small letters. AMD's products are not designed, intended, authorized, or warranted for use as components in systems intended for surgical implant into the body or in other applications intended to sustain life or in any other application in which the failures of AMD's products could create a situation where personal injury, death, or severe property or environmental damage may occur. Almost said that in one sentence. Or one breath. One sentence, one breath. Not able to do it. Okay. No idea as to what the what CPU is, so I guess we just don't need that. So in theory, should be ready to just turn on. There's a switch somewhere on the board where you just short out the connection, and that's how it turns on, I'm pretty sure. So, going to get that from the box. Right. Okay. I need to move this. Alright, so system is on. Turning that on. Yellow, orange light. Orange light's still on even though I turned it off. There, now it's off. Okay, let us consult the user guide. It says we're using Windows 10. I would like to use Windows 10, not Windows 11. Let's look at 5. Okay. Interesting. What is 12 on here? Okay, that's something else. So, on. Orange light. What does that mean? No idea what the orange light means. PU socket, suspension slots, fan headers, power connections, M.2 slots, SATA, USB 3.2, USB 2, Aura, clear CMOS. speaker. Aha. Okay, 17. All right, looks like that is right here. All right, well, the fan isn't spinning. Don't feel any heat. Yeah, everything is still cold. This isn't moving either. Okay. So it looks like if we do this. Oh, my hand is shaking. System power. Nope. Okay. It's one of them. Okay. So I'm going to have to. I'm going to use an HDMI, but I only have one HDMI cable. So hopefully I'm streaming on my other computer. Hopefully it doesn't do anything weird because I unplug the monitor. Let me get this HDMI. It's long enough to go all the way over here. Should be the HDMI port. Does it have any signal? I'm also going to have to plug in a mouse and keyboard. I just need to find, where did I put that other keyboard? Ah, right here, cool. In the desk. Very, very quiet, which is nice. Okay. So, now.
Rachel still across the street?
Hello? This one not connected enough? Oh darn it, where'd I put that other one? What the? Okay. Oh wait, it's in here, right? Okay, let's just turn this off. Back on again. See exactly which one it is. No? Okay. It's that one right there. Okay, so now we just press delete. Spam it. Okay, essentially then nothing is happening. Okay, it says delete or F2, so let's try F2. Turn it off. On again. Short wires. Spam F2. Nothing seems to be happening. I might need to download something on the USB and plug it in or whatever. Okay. Alright. I'm going to plug this back into my other computer. And I'm going to try to get this running off stream, looks like. However, it is continuing, which is good. But I'm just because I need the monitor. I'm not going to do it on this, but thank you for watching, peoples.